Welcome back to Football Kings. It's Thursday, and we're getting into some transfer conversations, mostly transfer rumors. Chelsea transfer rumors. We recently know, of course, Bonanote is leaving Chelsea, ending his loan at Chelsea and going to Leeds on loan. We saw that, at least I personally saw that from Fabrizio too. Fabrizio posted about that, confirming that here we go. But we'll get into more conversations about transfers. Xabi Alonso came out to say he's not taking a break from coaching. He's he's hungry to get back into the mix of coaching, and a lot of clubs see him as a top coach. So we will talk about possible next clubs for Xabi Alonso, and we'll get into Arsenal transfers. Also some Arsenal conversations because Gabriel said him and Saliba are the two best centre back pairings right now, currently in the world, possibly, and
That's what he said.
he's eager to
He's,
win things. So
he's
we'll get
not
into that
wrong.
conversation and maybe a little bit of the Manchester derby upcoming.
Mm.
Get into the preview and more to come from the live. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with Xabi Alonso and the possible link to Liverpool. So, of course, we know Xabi Alonso got sacked from Real Madrid. Some people say it's mutual agreement, but maybe they call this what you want. He's no longer Madrid's coach. We don't know if Arbeloa is a good replacement for Xabi, but at the end of the day, he's eager to get back into the mix, which is a good sign. It's a very good sign for him. So, what possible clubs do you see Xabi Alonso going to? What possible clubs will you see throwing their hearts in the mix for Xabi Alonso? One club that I can put forward, I would really want him, and this is not even my club, would be possibly United. What do you think? Do you think Xabi Alonso will go to Manchester United?
Hey, we complained that Real Madrid didn't have the tools to work. If we
They
complain
didn't
that
back
Real
him. They
Madrid,
didn't back him.
wait now with Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, he didn't have a deep line playmaker. He didn't have ball playing centre backs. Then
Yeah.
if he's United, he's digging a big pit because there's nothing there.
Of course, United fans online want to be linked to a manager like Xabi Alonso, right? They want to
But
be
it's
linked to a
fine.
top manager. He's a top manager at the
Yeah.
end of the day. He's a top
He is,
manager,
he is, and he will
right?
do well if he
But
comes to the Premier League.
I think
The problem with Real Madrid is there was no respect from the players.
and the
And
pressure that
Vinicius
comes with the job.
Junior, to be honest with you, Vinicius Junior is a problem.
Maybe it was a
The
problem for
last,
him. The players were just the problem.
the last game, I saw some pictures of Vinicius Junior talking to Abelua, what was his name, and the way he had his hand out, I'm just like, God, this guy is really a problem. He's really a problem. To be
I
honest,
think
they need a coach like Thomas Tuchel. Real Madrid need a coach like Thomas Tuchel,
a
right?
no nonsense. I don't give
Or
a
Klopp,
damn about you, coach. I'll
or
keep you
Klopp.
on the
Yes,
bench
yes,
as long as
yeah,
possible.
yeah,
I think Real Madrid need a highly accomplished coach. They
yeah.
don't just need a top manager.
There's
Someone
no
that
point. Yeah.
someone that the career and the track record just speaks for itself. If you bring in a
Yeah.
coach like Klopp to Real Madrid, who are
Mm.
you to disrespect Jurgen Klopp? Like, how dare you?
Listen
You get
is
what I'm
crazy.
saying? How dare you disrespect Jurgen Klopp? You get what I'm saying? Like, they need a highly respected manager. Because when I think of when Ancelotti was at Madrid, were we
Mm.
hearing all these players talking
No,
anyhow,
Vinicius
coming
Junior
out
was
misbehaving?
he wasn't even raising his hand.
With if
So
Ancelotti subs out Vini, would Vini do all of these theatrics or all this?
he does.
Why always me? He was doing with Xabi Alonso. Do you think he would do that?
Ancelotti does not. And you know the good thing about Ancelotti, he doesn't even talk. Ancelotti will not even. He'll just stay and between his chewing gum, be looking at the match. You are not playing. The next game, you not find yourself on the bench. You are just gone. No
It's crazy.
explanation. Tuchel's own is
That
even worse. Tuchel will even hang you in front of the
yeah,
press before he hangs you to dry in
throw
the
you
dress.
under the bus. Throw you under the bus. Dara is saying Alonso and Fletcher in United's midfield. Interest. SSB saying Real Madrid need club or Real Madrid need a legend type of figure like Zidane. I think so.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
then their next manager needs to
One
be
that the
somebody that
players.
is highly respected in the space. You get what I'm saying? If not, I don't know. I don't know if the coaches will really, if the players, I mean, will really give the coach the
Tuchel
respect that
has
the
won
coach
Champions
deserves.
League. He's won
We need
Champions
a
League.
highly accomplished coach.
He shut down Mbappe. Do you get?
Mhm.
So talking about Alonso going to United, United don't really have any big players. They will probably do well to learn from him.
Mhm.
They will do well to learn from him. He's a good addition. So yeah,
If he goes to
but the
United,
problem
I
they
think
need to
I
back
think in order for him to succeed at United, right? Or no, let me take it back and say what I actually want. What's crossed my mind? There are two things if he goes to United. We might expect the 3-4-3 that Amorim was trying
him.
to do with the squad. Maybe
Mm,
Alonso comes in and picks up from there. But
mm,
in order for Alonso to succeed at Manchester United, the most important thing, right, the players, they need to be ready to stand 10 toes behind him, back him, and they need to flush out certain people. Some players just absolutely need to go. Even if you get, even if you get mid-table signings to come to United. Like not highly, not the high flashy players. They don't have the money for it anyways. You get the okay guys, hardworking, ready to work. I think
mm.
Alonso can still do some one or
You
two.
still do
I think he
something.
can.
But
Because
yeah,
when you look at what he did at Leverkusen, I
yeah.
feel like the no expectations coupled with the guys that were ready and eager to work
Oh,
and the guys that were coming in and doing their best, I think everything added up to make him successful there.
Alonso
Um,
wanted Zubimendi.
but Perez said no.
Wow. And Zubimendi was cheap. He was
Could
cheap.
have got. We all. He said he wanted a lot of things, and I don't think he got anything.
They didn't
I
give
don't
him.
think he
They
really
didn't
got
give him
anything.
anything.
I don't think he really got anything. Everything that he asked for. But okay, that's one possibility. Alonso to United. What other club? Let's say Alonso to Liverpool.
So Liverpool replace the bad fraud
Replace Arne Slot. Yeah, I don't even see that happening. I don't think it will happen. But I think we'll still stick with Arne Slot.
forever
But I think
and
we stick it.
ever
We stick with him till next season. But let's see.
and
I don't think
ever
it's a happen.
and
I
ever.
don't know.
You know, there's a song
I
like
don't
that.
know. I know. I know. I know. I don't know how long
You
we'll be with
forever
Anisel, but
and ever. You guys will be frustrated. You stick with Annie Slot. Anyways, we're just talking, right? It could be that Annie Slot after this season, things become normal. He finishes in the Champions League. He probably
mhm,
doesn't mean anything. The next season, everything becomes balanced.
mm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Say Real Madrid needs Nunes and Rhys James. So let's say it comes to the team.
Uh,
Do we really think Alonso will succeed at Liverpool? Do you see Alonso succeeding?
why won't he succeed? What's making him not to succeed? He has two key elements already there for him. Florian
People,
Wirtz
people
and
he has
Fred
worked with.
and
Yeah,
Fred Pong. Do
yeah.
you get? You just need to add one of the other guys from Leverkusen and he's good to go. Or
He
get
has
it.
wing backs. SSB saying he
He has
gets his guy Viet. He has
yeah,
wing backs. Liverpool
he
getting
has wing
six.
backs.
He can play
That's
two
all.
strikers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's done. This team is set up for him. Low key,
yeah,
this might be Liverpool buying players for another coach. Because it's just weird how Slot is struggling to fit all these guys together. Do you get? I just get the vibe
yeah.
like the club is just buying the players and they're telling Slots coach them.
Mm-hmm.
And probably he- the players are not what he wants. But at the end of the day, the players are good enough. Liverpool's
If
team is good enough to finish in the top four.
if Xabi Alonso comes to the club, do you think they make him just head coach or do you think they make him manager?
You see, this is the problem with coaches, especially the young ones. You say, Andy, your theory of clubs buying players for future managers is interesting. Nobody. That's what I've been saying. Like I've said this thing even before Alonso got sacked. I've said it
Mm-hmm.
before that it just feels like they are buying the players for another person. It doesn't feel like they are buying them for slots because you see how
Mm-hmm.
it feels like he's confused. Most of it, like he's trying to get the team together, obviously, but he can't get the best out of Viet. I feel Viet is a
Mm-hmm.
good player. He just needs the right manager.
AB saying I need to ask for forgiveness from all my Chelsea fans from my comments yesterday. I just rewatched the first two Arsenal goals. the goals were not you could coach. What were entirely the player's
Yes.
fault.
It was
So the coach,
Sanchez now.
not from the
It
coach,
was
is the
Sanchez.
player's fault.
It was Sanchez.
Mm,
That's entirely Sanchez, right? But the thing is, it's entirely Sanchez, but at the same time,
mm,
is what the manager told Sanchez to do. The moment you tell him to do something, and the manager confirmed that you tell him to do something he's not comfortable with, which the manager said he did, you disrupt Sanchez's game. He can't play out
mm.
of the back. The whole world knows that. Then why are you trying it? Anyways, we'll come back to Chelsea, right?
Dara say,
But
any thoughts on Keith Smith? I've not watched this guy a lot. I've not watched this player a lot, but maybe I'll check him out and see. I'll check him out and see. I don't have much thoughts on him. But I know he's like what, a 19-year-old. I think he's a young player. But I'll check him out. What
Alonso to
about Alonso
Chelsea.
to Chelsea? Do you see that happening? I don't. That would
Let's
depend
see.
entirely on Rosinho failing woefully. That
Today,
they're just like,
Trout.
he said throughout what?
The thing is, throughout today, we're just hearing rumors, people calling our coach a PE teacher, this, that. I just like, God, leave this guy alone. Let him coach. Do you get?
I know,
What's
right?
he be saying?
He said, and his slot stock has gone up. I say, and his slot, sorry. Alonso stock has gone up since getting sacked. Never seen this before. It just feels like it's almost like clubs are, or people are feeling like, yeah, but he didn't really fail.
He
You get what
didn't
I'm saying?
fail.
But he didn't
Like
really fail. He just did not get enough time. It's the player's fault.
everybody saw what Vinicius Junior was doing. Even
And
on the
what
last
the
day,
players were doing.
they refused to do guard of honor, right? I think Alonso said they should do guard of honor
You were
or
like,
something
Mbappe
like
was like, was calling him back, like, they should not do guard of honor. And you can also see that even after Xavi, it's not like Abeloa is doing anything significant with the same squad of players. They still lost. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's not on Xavi. So I don't know.
say Alonso to Chelsea. It depends on how this guy does. If he does
Rosinho.
well, finish in the Champions League, we'll see. If he doesn't do well, it might just be to the end of the season,
If he doesn't see
right?
Xavi as a top manager, though. So, but he
Maybe
has
he said, I don't
but he
want
has won
Alonso, please.
something.
Why are we scared of top managers?
Alonso, how is Alonso
Or
not a
AB,
top manager? AB, he has won the
why don't
Bundesliga.
you
Like,
no
I
no
don't
but
get it. Why is he not seen as a top manager? Arteta has not won the Prem.
bro, would you call Ateta a top manager?
You know, I think AB should answer that question. Would you call
AB,
Arteta a
will
top
you call
manager?
Ateta a top manager? Will you
Because
call him a top
what are you
manager?
using to define a top manager?
A top manager, yeah.
Yeah, because if you've won the league, if you've won okay, AB is calling has called and he's not a top manager, and he's not won. I think he won the Dutch league, right?
Mm-mm.
Xabi Alonso won the Bundesliga, which to me I feel like is a harder league.
AB always has a way. He has a way.
Everyone must find a way. He must find a way.
Hey, oh my
Okay,
God.
fair. So
Is
AB,
there Ranieri?
define a top manager.
Oh my
Define a
God.
top manager
Ranieri
for me,
won the
please.
Prem. Ateta has
No,
not won the Prem.
define a
Rookie,
top manager. I
they are
want to know.
dragging we are dragging your manager in the mud here. You need to speak up.
Okay, fair enough, fair
Oh
enough.
my
Okay,
days. Okay.
okay.
Oh,
Define what a top
wait, Slot
manager
won the
is.
Europa. The
I
Slot
don't know
win
if Stott won
Europa.
the Europa, but he's saying Stott won the
Are
Europa.
you
I believe
sure?
I'm taking him for his word, but let me just
Slot
double check.
won.
I can
I
double check
don't.
that Europa League.
Slot. I never heard that he won Europa.
You can just confirm that quick. Let's see. He
Europa
hasn't won the
Conference
Europa
League
League
final.
as a manager. He just reached the it's Conference League.
Conference League now.
He lost the
UEFA
Conference
Europa.
League.
Yes, he lost it in the final. I
Yeah,
think so.
he has not won it now.
No, he didn't. Let me see official side.
He has not won it. Actually, it's good we even confirmed it. He won against Mourinho. Are you sure? They say he lost against Mourinho. He
Let
slots
me
failure
see.
to the final of his first season and lost 1-0 to Jose Mourinho's Roma. Are you sure he won?
Okay, so these are the
You
winners of the Europa
check,
League.
double check. I said
The
I'm
last
seeing it
10
too.
years. Tottenham, Atlanta, Sevilla,
Mm-hmm.
Frankfurt, Villarreal, Sevilla, Chelsea,
Yeah.
Atletico, Manchester United, Seville, Chelsea, Atletico, Porto.
He has not won
Did he
Europe.
not?
He has not won Europa League.
He has not. He has not.
So
He
what is
has
the
not.
definition of a top manager? Right. If we are saying Xabi Alonso is not a top manager, Isaiah say and it's not la la
La la la la la.
la la. Oh my days. Um, we need a criteria for what a top manager is. Exactly, guys in the chat. What is a criteria? What is your criteria for a top manager, guys? What's your criteria for a top manager? Let's go. Let's know what the top manager is.
How did
So
not win
Kingsley,
against
we
Mourinho?
actually
Okay, let me see.
we actually
Europa
believe we had a
Conference
chance
League.
of signing VVD before he signed extension. Wait, Chelsea wanted to sign VVD before his extension.
Oh, you see, this is what I don't like with this blue code thing. Kingsley, let's
So
not
you
get
guys wanted
into
to sign VVD before?
It's a lie. It's a
You
lie.
think it's a
It's a
lie?
lie. Yes. I don't know why we are falling for this crap. Why is it that? Yes. Why is it that every time the fans
Wait,
are not happy? Listen, why is it that every time the fans are
news will
not
leak.
happy, there's a protest on Saturday. Then in one day we're hearing Chelsea wants to sign a centre back. We're looking at Bournemouth's Senesi. He's 29, but because of the age, we're looking at a guy at I've forgotten in Toulouse or something like that. But a
Yeah.
VVD could have signed. It's all lies. We want to sign Elliot Anderson. Where is the money? Then they'll
No,
come
but
out
Elliot
again and say,
Anderson is
"Oh,
highly linked to City though.
we have to sell a centre back before we sign one." Brother, if you want to sign a player, go and sign the player. You don't need to use journalists to tell us you want to sign players.
So you think
And
this is like
look at
PR? This is PR.
Kingsley, Todd Bowley, who is the owner of Golden Globes? Who is the owner? Who do you think is the owner?
Who is the owner
Research.
of the Golden Globes?
Research.
Okay, okay, okay.
For later research. But anyways, you are frozen. They use the media very well, right? And this is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They always
Mhm.
have a way of doing smoke screens. They always have a way of doing smoke screens. They use the journalists to release, we are going for this, we are going for that, we are going for this. We're not signing anybody in January. We're not.
Todd Bowley owns the Golden Globes.
I didn't say it. Oh, you researched it yourself. You
Todd
researched
Bowley
it
owns the
yourself.
Golden Globes.
I didn't say it. I didn't
Wow.
say you
It's a
said it.
joint ownership.
Thank you.
It's a
So
joint ownership.
there are
Wow.
many things that are happening that it's not just what our time talking about, because at the end of the day, people will say I'm not positive or I'm too negative.
Wow.
They know how to use the media. Todd Bowley is a Hollywood guy. He's a Hollywood guy. At the start of these projects, right? This whole thing, Chelsea Football Club would never have been sold to Clearly. It would have never been sold to them.
Hmm.
Do you know that? It would have never been sold to them. What was the only reason that made Abramovich and his people sell? What do you think was the only reason? They sold it because of Todd Bowley. He had other sporting franchise. And they saw the way he was doing with the LA Dodgers. Do you get? Only for us to find out that, oh, apparently he just owns 25% and somebody else owns 60 something percent. Why didn't you say that before?
Interesting. Let me read Rookie's comment. Say the Real Madrid players are complaining about details because Ancelotti let them do whatever they like on and off the pitch, and clearly it started not to work. Oh, you say you let them do what they like on and off the pitch. That's interesting. I never knew that. SSB saying even with Ancelotti, Real Madrid locker room still had a lot of fights. Ancelotti was peacemaker and was able to get everyone together. That's crazy. That's crazy. Drew is saying Todd Bowley also owns Vivid Seats, which resell football tickets for hefty prices. The
It's
Premier League are
under
investigating him.
investigation.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's not get into all this because by the time the thing is that this thing kind of it triggers me. Then I start to talk. I'm recovering. You can see me, I'm drinking my lemon water and ginger. I'm recovering. I don't want to lose my.
Wow, this rookie's
I don't.
comment is actually serious. These Americans are everywhere. They're everywhere. He's saying also the rigid restrictions of Javier Tebas on La Liga and Spotify's recent success with marketing Barcelona. It will not be long before these American equity companies come into their league. So how many? Okay, wait. Let's press pause, guys. How many American owners are there in the Premier League? We know FSG is American. We know Chelsea's owned by an American company. Which other company? Glazers are American, right? So that's Man U is American. So which other club is owned by an American company?
Ainsley. There are a lot of them.
Leeds.
Tottenham is owned by an American.
Wow.
Tottenham is owned by American too.
We know Wrexham is
Leeds,
American. That one, but
Leeds,
they're not in the Prem.
Fulham.
Fulham.
Arsenal is American too.
Arsenal is American. Whoa.
And Kingsley, you know why the crunk is
Whoa.
for the longest time under
Wow.
you see, imagine what they did when Arsene Wenger was there. Imagine what they did to Arsene Wenger. Then obviously they knew how Arsene Wenger was good. Suddenly, maybe Rookie will back me on this because he knows his club more. They refused to spend money. Right? Oh, we just built a new stadium. This is we need to recover. The seats are very expensive. This XYZ. But at the same time, they will still take out the money they need to take out from the club. That's one. They are trying to save money, not buying players, but they will still take the dues for themselves. They will still take it out. Do you get? At the end of the day, the brother had to go to start playing kids. He was playing kids. People don't
Academy.
say
Yeah.
how good a job Arsene Wenger did, but I think he did a really brilliant job. He did. We don't appreciate how much Arteta cannot. The team Arsene Wenger had those times, right? He had the youngest team in the league. Would he be able to cope with that team now? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Crazy. Rookie saying this will bring the modern landscape of football right to their doorstep, which means La Liga team will have a good recruitment and good analytical databases, and then Madrid won't have no choice. And if Madrid cannot adapt, they will fail massively. Wow.
Madrid,
Interesting take.
they are already
Interesting
failing.
take.
They're already failing because
Yeah, it's already looking shaky.
the moment you give all the power to players, that's no more a club.
That's not my
That's not
club.
a club.
The
It's
players cannot be
not.
above the
They are,
club.
they are, they are
They
your
cannot be above the
employers.
manager.
They come in,
They cannot be
they
above the
work,
fans.
they're on shifts. They come in, they
Yeah,
train, they have to train
it's a
properly.
job.
When it's
It's a
match
job.
day, they have to give their all.
They are getting paid. They are getting paid. It's a job. But it feels like the egos of players that go to Real Madrid, I don't know, it's like on another level. And so they expect, like, I don't know, they expect to have a say in almost everything. What happens when you have personalities like Vini, Mbappe, Bellingham, all in the same team? Like everybody that has that kind of chip on their shoulder kind of thing. It's hard to
Who is
build a
one?
team out of players
Who
like
is
that.
the
A
I
lot
know
of players like that.
we criticize Chumeni a lot, but Chumeni is a hardworking player. He's
He gives
hardworking.
his all. He gives his all on the
He
pitch.
puts he puts his head he puts
He
his
puts in
head
a
down
shape.
and he
Yeah.
plays.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them, I don't really what let me not say anything because people will start saying, oh, this. I'm telling you, say the rest of them, what are they doing? Madrid will survive without Mbappe and Vinicius. They might even do better without those two. Yes. You don't need two of them in the same team. To me, that's the problem they are having. One of them needs to go. Mbappe and Vini, one person needs to go. And if you
Who
ask
should
me,
go?
Vini needs to go. Vini needs to go. Vini needs to go. Mbappe, let's return to the drawing board. Mbappe goes back to left wing and they get a striker. A striker that is going up front that can score goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Then they start then Bellingham now will focus on what he's good at.
Like
Because
what
even
Lucky said.
Bellingham,
Lucky saying the same thing.
yeah,
Real Madrid don't need Vinicius Junior.
they don't. They don't. Like, what's the purpose of Vinicius? What is he doing for them that Mbappe cannot do? I don't think
Mm.
so. Right? And if Vinicius Junior goes, then you can have people like Bobby. Bobby will have the freedom to excel because Bobby is a good player. I know we make fun of Bobby a lot. We make fun of Bobby a lot, but Bobby has gone somewhere else and he started his career
Mm-hmm.
on loan. Do you get? So that's going to be a good opportunity for Bobby. Bobby can shadow Mbappe if Mbappe is tired, or can shadow the striker. You are better off even going for a Haaland. Have Mbappe play wing. That's a better combination for you because Haaland is hardworking. He will work.
Yeah, he will score.
Haaland is not proud. He's not going to. You've never seen Haaland for once. You've never seen Haaland for once. They substituted him and he went and is complaining. Haaland will never do that.
He's
Never.
professional.
Never. Never. Or Haaland is kept on the bench. You see Haaland on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You not see him throwing tantrum. You keep Vinicius Junior on the bench once, resting him. He will even be throwing tantrums that he's on the bench. You don't even see that from Mbappe. We've never seen that Mbappe is substituted and Mbappe is making a fuss. Although they don't really substitute Mbappe because he's useful.
Because you need him. Because he's good.
He's useful. He's making
Because
himself
you
useful.
need him. You need him. He's hardworking too. He's playing.
Yes,
He's running.
there's even thank you, Drew. There's even
play Mastantuono.
Yes.
Play Mastantuono. You get what I'm saying? Mastantuono on the right, Mbappe on the left, and even Gonzalo Garcia. Well, like Chevy said, Gonzalo Garcia was not really impressive, but I don't know. It's interesting. Let me get some comments. Drew gave us a list of American owners in the Premier League: Arsenal, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, Leeds, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Burnley. That's a lot.
11.
That's a lot. That's
11.
a lot.
11.
That's a lot.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And Kingsley, let's look at all these old people. Let's leave Arsenal aside. We'll come to Arsenal. Aston Villa. They have American owners, but it feels like the American owners they are a bit ambitious.
Mm.
They are trying to sign two people. They are trying to sign Tammy Abraham, and they are trying to sign
Nice.
there's one other person. They are trying to sign somebody else from Real Madrid. Kingsley, and you people tell me that Aston Villa cannot push Arsenal to the end. You guys don't know what you are. They are still signing people with how good their squad is. They are still signing people. They are thinking of signing someone from Real Madrid, a defender. I think one is their left back or right back that was on the bench, right?
Yeah, defender.
And they're thinking of signing Tammy Abraham. Do you see?
Interesting.
That's something. Bournemouth. What did Bournemouth do? They recruit, then they end up selling the whole squad. Yes, that's what they did. For pure profit, they've made profit.
I'm actually surprised Brighton. I'm actually surprised Brighton is not on this list. If Brighton was there,
no. The thing is, Brighton's case is different.
Yeah, I know.
They're in position where they just need to sell so that they can have money as a club. It's different. Bournemouth, they are building some nice infrastructure. Do you get? But all those infrastructure comes at a price. We want. I heard the owner's interview 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Like, we're ambitious. We want to try and see if we can get 7th. Then after that, push into Europe and all of them. Say, okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. But brother, how do you push into Europe where you sell like 2 of your main center backs? How? Their squad is thin. You know that. Do you get what I'm
saying? Andy's correct. Vinny needs to leave.
And you know Chelsea's story is there. Crystal Palace, they refuse to sign anybody until the coach threatens. You see
that was when it they blocked Gueye from leaving.
Everton, David Moyes, because it's David Moyes that is there. That's why they are signing people. Before, they've always been threatened with relegation. They don't care. Anyways, the American owners just came in, to be fair. Everton did not have American owners before. Do you get? So, Fulham, they hardly sign anybody. Yeah. Leeds, they're just coming in. Liverpool, there's a window you guys didn't sign anyone. The next
We had a
window,
big,
you
we
guys
had a
go on,
big,
you go on a spending spree.
yeah.
Manchester
I
United is
don't know. I don't
Manchester
know what that
United.
was. I don't know what that was. But
Yeah.
Rookie saying on
So
that point, I
that's
think
it.
people didn't realize how FFP in the Prem, I guess, works in the Prem. Invited the Americans to the Prem. Restrictions come with a great need for sustainability. Mm. SSB saying there are restrictions in La Liga because clubs were going broke. Valencia is a big team historically, and where are they now? Wow, that's interesting, man. That's interesting. That's interesting comments. Uh, I say Vinny and Bellingham need to go. Say AKA Belani need to go. That's interesting.
Who is that?
Um, no, Drew's comment that
Okay, okay, okay.
Bellingham and Vinny need to go. I said Rodrigo doesn't make a fuss either. Yeah, when you sub him out. AB saying, anyways, Alonso is not making Vinny, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Hendrick work. Alonso not making Vinny, Mbappe,
That's
Rodrigo, and
his
Hendrick
fault.
work is Alonso's
That's
fault.
yeah.
Ah, how do you make it? But okay, how do you make it work?
AB.
How
Even
do you make it
Ancelotti
work?
struggled. Ancelotti struggled to even make it work.
How do you make
Yes,
it's a bit tricky.
he
How do you make
struggled.
it work?
He
It feels like
struggled to make it
somebody has
work.
to go on the bench. Somebody has to go on the bench. Who will go on the bench?
If you cry baby, then you are in for problem because he's going to flap on in his bath water. Yeah, yeah. Why me? I need to play. I'm Vinny. I almost won world best. So what? So what?
He must won
He
Ballon
should go and
d'Or.
do. He should go Ballon d'Or. He should go and do that rubbish for Brazil and see if he goes to the next World Cup.
Mm.
He should try it. I'm just praying he should try it. I will not see Vinny in the next World Cup. He doesn't know anything. They will just drop him. Like for Brazil, what does he do for Brazil? Does he do anything for Brazil? Do they even need him for Brazil? Estaval is
Mm.
even more important for Brazil than him. Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Interesting convo. Interesting convo. Um, it says, can you read my comment on FSG? Oh yeah, I just saw that comment. Wait. I
Comment.
said, Andy, you're correct on the Korenkes, but the best example is FSG. Barely puts money into Liverpool, but with good recruitment, they have turned 344 million to 4 billion. Meaning, if they were to sell right now, profit. Hmm. Interesting.
Who
In my
made that
opinion,
comment?
the
Who made that
rookie
comment?
say
Okay,
rookie
okay, okay.
say in my opinion, the moment restrictions on spending came into the game, sustainability becomes important. Interesting. Hmm. Do you like the restrictions?
Who came about the restrictions? Who put it in there? We
Who put
have
it?
we have about 9 American owners. So think about this.
Yeah,
No, I'm not putting up any propaganda, but let's
yeah, yeah,
as a platform, let's think.
yeah.
I believe in
Okay,
thinking, critical thinking.
yeah,
Now, all these years in football,
yeah.
have we not known that we're spending money,
Mm-hmm.
right? And there's always a thing, right? If there's nobody willing to buy your market, it means that you have to reduce the price,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or be satisfied with what you have,
Yeah.
right? So all this fuss about players are overpriced. If it is overpriced, then don't buy. Don't buy. Do you get? So
Mm.
now we have close to, let's assume it's 8 American owners. Do you get? American owners typically they want to put in little money and get something big out of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Capitalist
what
at
is
the
the key?
core.
What is the key thing? We put in a small investment and restrict the way we spend. And
Of
now with
course.
sustainability, look at it. Why is it during this period? Americans rushed into the Premier League. You have a lot of American owners in the Premier League. Then we started thinking
Mm.
of sustainability. Is the Premier League clubs themselves that vote on sustainability? It's the clubs themselves, right? It's not outsiders that vote.
Mm-hmm.
It's the representatives of the club. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I get. I'm
obviously,
listening to you. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
small clubs obviously don't want the bigger clubs to go that far. Do you get? But these bigger clubs, apart from maybe Manchester City, that is Saudi. I've forgotten their owners, right? The
Mm.
rest of them, they want to have a reason not to spend money. Because at the end of the day,
Mm.
it's not just about passion, it's profits.
So if I can win the league with as less money as possible, that's
It's
what I'll prefer.
perfect. It's perfect. Yes.
That's what I'll prefer at the end of the day.
What Anislot did last season is the ideal scenario for
He beat,
every
yeah,
every
he
club.
overperformed. He beat
Yes,
expectations.
every
We
club
didn't have to
owned
do
by an
too
American
much.
owner. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I see your
And
point. I see your
I
point.
tell you something. I've mentioned this before.
Mm.
People say I mentioned it to some of my guys, and they say, "Oh, you've started again. You're being philosophical." I said Chelsea winning the Club World Cup was a mistake. It was not. It was not planned. Yes, it wasn't planned. It's kind of something that went out of the script. Because the
Mm.
moment we win the Club World Cup, what happens?
More
There's
expectation, more
expectation. The
pressure.
expectation has moved higher than it should have been. The expectation for last season was just Conference League, finish in Champions League. Let's see how far we get in the Club World Cup. Get as far as you can, semi-final, and let's get the bag, bro. It's just semi-final they planned on because semi-final
Because
there's
if
a
you
good
guys
money.
didn't
In
win the Club
semi-final,
World Cup, yeah. If you guys
there's a
didn't
lot of
win the
money.
Club World Cup, it would have been less pressure, I feel. Nobody would like be shouting, world champions,
Yes,
It would have been
yes.
okay,
And
business as
probably
usual.
Maresca would not have wings. The wings that he started to have, thinking he's taking Red Bull, he can fly.
I
He
believe
won't.
I can
He,
fly.
yes, he won't think that his one club World Cup is won this. Therefore, he should control the club. So if you only
And
won
it's
conference,
active.
yeah, if you only won conference league and fourth position,
Yeah, yeah.
then it's going according to plan. But you see, that's the problem. Now
Mm.
they've assembled talents. They have a plan and everything. I don't know. Maybe they are thinking that maybe
Rookie saying you're mistaken. Let's hear from Rook. Let's see Rookie comment. Rookie saying you're mistaken. He said, Andy, you're mistaken. It's not to spend less, but to spend only with detailed reasoning. If spending less was the aim, Liverpool would have never overpaid for VVD. I think that's what he's saying. We have never overplayed or overpaid for VVD.
for
Um,
how much do they get VVD? How much? VVD
we
wasn't
spent for
overpaying.
VVD though. But we
70
spent. It was
million.
like okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Approximately
But it was still.
70 million.
I'm
And
I'm
at that
checking it. I'm
time,
checking it as well.
Kingsley, at
Yeah.
that time, who did you guys have? Conte wanted VVD. Abramovich wanted VVD. So the money you spent on VVD is a money well spent. He's been there for how many years now? Has he not repaid that money over and over?
That's the question about spending with
That's not,
is like what in other words what Rookie is
but
saying
that's
is
not
spending with
overspending.
sense. That's spending with
Yes,
detailed reasoning. But
yeah, but
buying
that's
VVD
not
is like
overspending.
okay, fine. It's like spending with
It's
because
not.
VVD's transfer was 75 million pounds,
Mm.
which in
It
today's
wasn't
market is
overspending.
like
It's nothing.
nothing, you know. Which in today's market is like nothing for a player of his quality. Signing him for 75M is a steal because VVD in today's market is 100 and something. You get what I'm
Good.
saying? Is it 100 and something plus?
But now, with what Rookie is saying, Rookie is right. But you now look at this. The problem I now have is there's a place for the human scouts to also do their job. You can't remove the
Mm-hmm.
human scout out of the equation and say you're using a software that analyzes this and that. The eyes, the eye sometimes
Mm.
tells you what the compute. How did AI and all this software? Yes, how did
His
AI
brother
and all
said
this
we
software?
spent 70 on Kepa.
Drew, please don't spoil my night. I beg you. Why are you doing this now? You make me start
He said
thinking.
we spent 70 on Kepa and Riza Balaga.
And it's because of Courtois. Yes, it's because of Courtois.
Oh god.
Yes, for 60 million.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can't believe Keba went for 70.
Say, say La Liga is due to poor mismanagement, debt. Have
Mm,
It's a massive opportunity for Americans. You're right, and
yeah,
they'll
yeah,
probably
that's true.
shrink everything. And yeah, let's see what happens with them. Yeah, we wanted Alisson first, but yeah, we didn't move. We
Why you
wanted
always
VVD
Chelsea? Chelsea,
first.
we wanted this first. Chelsea, we wanted this.
We
Why didn't you
wanted
just get the
Ekitike
person?
first.
We wanted the KTK first. We wanted. Why you always wanting the good players first, but never getting them? Why? Why you not getting them?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. I can't answer
Mm.
that question, to be honest with you. Say VVD came, yes, from the
Mm.
Coutinho money. Thank you. How much did they sell
True.
Coutinho
We
for?
had to sell continue. That was a lot of money
How
too.
much?
That was a lot of money.
Exactly. Exactly.
That was a lot of money.
Yeah, they didn't just bring that money from their pocket. They did not. They did not sell to buy.
It was
Kinsey,
hundred
don't
and
even get me
hundred and
started. You guys, okay, look at
42.
it. Look at
I
it.
think 142
Liverpool fans,
million or so. Yeah.
yes, that you sold him. Look at it this way. There's one
Yeah.
position Liverpool needs a player. The whole world knows. You need a centre back.
We need center backs.
Why then? What is FSG doing?
We bought
They're
two
buying
17-year-old center
16
backs.
year olds. Good,
Promising. They are prospects.
good.
We might sign Gay.
It's good. You might.
We have
Ah,
Leone, but he's injured. So
yeah. Let's see. Say people think
we're linked to
people
Bastoni
forget
too.
that
So let's see.
Liverpool was like before Klopp. Yeah, and to be honest with you, Klopp,
Yeah.
Klopp. Oh my God, Kingsley, Klopp was a coach that he didn't
Interesting
really
question.
he didn't
Who was
really
more of a bargain, Robertson or Aspilicueta?
I would say it's Aspi,
That's an interesting.
Kingsley,
But
Aspi.
Robertson though, would you have thought? Would you have thought Robertson? How much did you sign Robertson for? We didn't sign Robertson for a lot of money, right?
How
And
many
see
years has
the
he played for you?
output.
How many years has he
He has
played
played
for
for a
you?
while. He has played for a while, right? He has played for a
Did he
while.
play? Did he play
For
more
a
than
while.
Aspi? Aspi was at the
Okay,
club for
fair enough,
almost
fair
13
enough, fair
years.
enough. I see what you're saying. If you compare the length of, yeah, if you
You
compare the
remember
length,
that
but bro,
Aspi
5
was
mil.
Aspi. Yes, yes, yes. Even Aspi was cheap. Aspi was a left back. You know, Aspi was a left back.
I know, I
That was
know, I
his
know, I know,
origin. They
I know.
converted him to right back.
I'm
Do
not.
you
I'm
get
not.
what I
He's a Chelsea. No, honestly, he's a Chelsea legend. I'm not even. I'm not trying to go there, but it's hard. I actually don't know, man. I actually don't know.
I'll
From
say
my
is
own
Aspi.
perspective, I feel like
Look at
I actually
years.
don't. I actually don't want to. I actually don't.
How many
Anyways,
years?
I don't
How
know. I
many
don't know.
years has
I will.
Robertson
I will
played for
lean
you?
more. But Robertson is just cheap compared to. So
Has
if
he played for up to
Robertson,
12
you're kind of
years?
right though. You're kind of right. 12 years is
He
a
has
lot.
not. Yeah,
You're
and
kind
he
of right.
can
You're
play
kind of
right
right.
and left. He can even play centre back.
Robertson can play centre back.
Kingsley, don't get me started. Not with all these slots
What's getting you
experiment.
start?
Please, I beg
Robertson
you.
can play centre back, bro. He has played centre back. Robertson can play
Okay,
centre back.
listen. A good one. He
So
say
you need a
American
Bayern
owners
type of
love
legend, in my
bargains.
opinion.
Gabriel. Is
They
it
love bargains.
Gabriel?
Gabriel for 24M is one of them. Gabriel
Yes.
Martinelli
Martinelli
for
for
7M. No, then
oh
what's
my
how
god.
different? You know the funny thing? How different is what Rookie's saying from what you were saying? At the end of the day, it's still the same thing. Rookie might say spending money with detailed reasoning, and you might still say spending less to
Mm.
get more. To be
That's
honest,
what
it's
I'm
still the
saying.
same thing. It's
Yes.
still the same thing.
That's it.
I feel like Rookie's
That's
just
it.
giving meaning behind it. It's still spending
That's
less
it.
money to
Yeah.
get a lot more output.
That is
At the
that
end of the
is
day, that's still
why
what's happening.
that is why Chelsea they will never go for even that and say, oh Seaman, Chelsea, oh Seaman. I just stayed like this, watching the news. I see dreamers. They are just spinning us
You guys will
around.
never get it.
Then he went to negotiate with Osimhen. You want to pay him 120. Is that not disrespect? Is that not disrespect? But
It's
no, you don't want
disrespect.
to
I
sign
get
no
what you.
cement. Then you now, the person that is right for you is right for us as a
Mm.
club that will take us forward into the future. A good bargain deal is the lap. Is the lap.
Hmm.
Or the Jackson we suffered with is no more needed. After he's had 2 years of experience doing internship with us,
Hmm.
the internship does not matter. The only reason
Um.
they forced Jackson out, should I tell you the only reason? Is because they wanted to sell him for 60 million so that they could make double of the money they bought him for. We bought Madueke for 31 million. We sold him for 55. That's profits. It was planned. Then they now come and say, "Oh, Madueke was not going on the paths. His progress was not." Shut up! Push progress. Some of you to tell us that you plan to sell him. You didn't plan to sell him. Then you have 4 or 5 wingers
But
at
what
his back.
what your club what your club is doing and what American owners are doing in general, it
My
might
club is
be
still
they might be
Americans.
wait, no, what your club specifically, Chelsea Blue Co, are doing to you
Mm.
guys and what American owners are doing. There are some
Punishment they
points
are
that
giving to us.
align with the global Americans don't want to spend a lot of money. But then you guys have a different kind of suffering that might not be the
Man,
same what other American owners are doing to their clubs. It might
my
be a
poor
lot different for
country.
you guys.
Just say it as it is.
I'm just
We are.
saying.
Yeah.
Drew is saying Nicholas Jackson's disciplinary record contributed to his summer departure, and yet the lab currently has the exact same yellow card rate per 90 minutes in the
Drew,
league
I
as
don't know
Jackson
why
had
Drew. Why I don't know
last
why Drew
season.
is just bringing out stats that we
No,
already
no, no,
know.
no. You have to no, but you have to
Drew,
comment Drew though. This is
yes, no, no,
serious
no.
knowledge that is
He's
helping with
yes,
the
yes,
he's
yes,
helping
yes,
drive the conversation
yes.
forward.
But that's what is the same thing I'm still saying. It's
Yeah,
the
but
same thing
he's
I'm still
saying in
saying.
other words, you guys
Yes,
try to chase out Nicholas Jackson to get a
yes.
less, someone that doesn't function as good as Nicholas Jackson, or at least not yet, that still has the same disciplinary issue that you guys were facing with Nicholas Jackson.
Instantly, the only reason I will tell you this now, apart from Jackson missed a lot of goals,
Mm.
but one thing you comment Jackson, something frustrated me. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
you comment Jackson for is always in goal scoring opportunities. That's the first step to a good striker. DJ Drogba will tell you that. You
First
need
off,
to
get in
be
the right
even
position. Second
Haaland
thing, score.
is to score.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? There's
Nunes was
pre-
in the right spot.
there's pressure at Nunes' case is different. Let's not enter. You want me to talk this evening, Kingsley. You want me
What
to
are you
talk.
saying?
You want to throw Nunes on the
I'm
table.
not
You
even
want me
going
to
there. No,
talk.
no, but I'm just giving. I'm contributing to the conversation.
Okay,
Nunes was in
okay,
the right
okay, okay.
position.
Let's not don't
I'm only
trigger me. Let's
conversing.
not put Nunes now because I'll go on it. Nunes are in a match.
Fair
He hit
enough.
five bars. Nunes
At least he
is not
tried.
just
He tried. He was in the right position 5 times. What does
five
that tell you?
times and he hit bar.
What does that
That
tell
one he
you?
needs to go back home and wash his head. That's Nunes. Let's leave Nunes for now. Yeah, let's leave Nunes for now.
Wow.
But Kingsley, let's talk of Jackson. Jackson
Yeah.
was bought for 33 million,
Mm-hmm.
right? After 2 years, and now we now started hearing things like, oh, his development, disciplinary action, this. Oh, Chelsea fans were calling for a bigger striker. What did they do
Mm.
to us? They brought in Osimhen. We're like, oh, if Osimhen is coming, Jackson out, Jackson out, Jackson out. I was like, oh my God, is Jackson really going? Where is he? Where is the big striker? Where's these guys? Are they going to scam us? Then he said, oh, we're going for the lap. Bargain. We'll see buy more. This is it. Then they signed Joao Pedro. That's the big
Mm.
striker we got. Then later on, Maresca now said Joao Pedro is not a striker. I'm like, what are we doing as a club? What are we doing? I think Rookie had a comment about Spurs. He says Spurs are the most profitable team in our league and see what they spend. That is spend less, no detail, no detailed reasoning on spending. Ah, Kingsley, let's look at this thing critically. The
Mm-hmm.
year Ange failed, I know, and you can say Ange is a bad coach. Is this guy had 20 something years or 30 something years in coaching. He wasn't a dumbass. Coaching is not easy. Somebody that has had 30 years in different leagues. I know you say the Premier League is a higher level, but in the first season he finished fifth. Then in the next season, he suddenly finished 17th. But look at the people he had.
Are you
Look at
trying to
the
make
people
a
he had.
case for Ange Postecoglou? Is that where we are going
I've
with this
always,
conversation?
That's not true. I know you attack this conversation now, but I've always said it. I apart from we can people most 80% of people will say Ange is a terrible coach. But guys, let's look at it. Before he came to the league, Premier League, he won something. The first season he finished fifth. Do you get what were the ingredients they gave Ange in his second season to? This brother needed to cook rice.
So what did
Jollof
Ange
rice.
cook at Nottingham
Let's
Forest?
let's say let's say no, let's
What
not
did
go
he
to
cook?
Nottingham. I know that's
No, I want
messy.
to
But
understand that Ange
let's
is cooking.
talk
What did
about
he cook at
let's
Not?
talk
What did
let's
Ange
talk
cook at Nottingham Forest?
we'll come to Nottingham Forest now. What
Okay.
dish did he cook at Tottenham? This brother was trying to cook jollof rice. Key ingredients of jollof rice is rice and the tomatoes. What did he
Before we get into your analogy, I'm just going to tell you something. Ange to me,
Mm.
I'll give him the credit. He's a huge gambler. He's a huge. See, I've never seen. It's just like my own analogy is: imagine somebody bets his entire life savings on one game.
Yeah.
Like goes to like sporty bet, and you bet on one game, and you're
Mm.
like,
The
yeah,
Europa
maybe
Cup
Chelsea,
final.
Europa, yes, Europa Cup final, Tottenham to win United. That's literally what Ange did. He bet his entire season and career and future on one game.
Mm.
What if I want to ask you this question? What if he lost that final? Would you still be having the same conversation? If Ange
Maybe
lost to United,
maybe
what
not.
conversation would we be having about
Maybe
Ange?
maybe not. But he even towards that he just showed that he wasn't taking the league seriously. He wasn't because he was resting players for the Europa League because his
I
main goal
I
was
think his style of
played
play
for
was
him.
crap. I think his style of play was
You
crap at the
think
end of
so?
the day. Because
Is
if
it?
no, it's not if I think so.
Yeah,
And his style of play was crap. Do you know why? Why did he
yeah.
change his style of play for the Europa League final? Why didn't he just play the same way?
Because he's adaptable. He's
Are you
adaptable.
serious?
He's adaptable.
He's a
Yes.
gambler. That's who he is.
He's
He's a
an adapt.
gambler and he's a fraud.
He's
As
he's
far as I'm
adaptable.
concerned, Ange is fraudulent.
I
Ange is
like
fraudulent.
SS because he
Lucky
said
said Ange, terrible manager, 100%. That guy was
Ange was in a
fraudulent.
bad position at Forest, defensive team with an offensive man. It was never going to work. You called it. Like the team are not suited to him.
That was the most like that was the clearest call I could have ever made in my
Yeah,
life. It was
yeah,
never going to work. Ange at Nottingham Forest. Like I
exactly.
don't know
And
whoever
and
suggested
Kingsley,
that is flipping dumb. Like how would that work? Who are you expecting to play attacking football at Nottingham Forest?
mm,
Like I don't get it. You want Nottingham Forest to be an attacking side, a team that succeeded prior season playing as
mm,
a heavily defensive team, playing somewhat
mm.
of a counter-attacking football with Elanga. That's the team that you want to play attacking football with. How? How does Ange survive? Well, let's not get into that conversation anyway. Let's not get there. Say don't put him in the same
I like it
bracket as Ruben Amorim. That's true. I actually rate Amorim more than I rate Ange. Believe it or not, I rate Amorim more than I rate Ange.
because Amorim too could have won that final.
Give Amorim a team that can cook. You will see. The only reason why we're looking at Amorim this way is because he's United. Give Amorim the tools to cook. That brother will cook. That's it. That coach is smart. That guy what he has done so far. I know he didn't do a lot with United, but I think that guy could have had a good season. He could have finished well with United if the whole whatever coming to the press and talking whatever did not happen. I think he could have done something.
But I like this. I like this comment from Rookie saying no trolling. But do you think Egbali and Bluko will be proven right in 3 years? I hate to admit it. In three
Mm.
years' time,
Your players will be older.
let's go into the future. Let's assume everything stays the same.
Everybody's still there. Nobody leaves.
Everybody is still there. People don't drop or down tools because that's an aspect they didn't. I don't think they've put into their reasoning.
Okay.
Yes, a player like Enzo Fernandez might down tools and say he wants to go to PSG. Rumors came
Fair,
out,
fair, fair.
or
Fair.
he
But
wants to go to Real Madrid.
let's say everybody is still there. Let's say everybody's still there.
Yes, the key people are still there. Enzo is 27. How old is Enzo
Mm.
now? How old is Enzo?
Enzo Fernandez. Let me check. Let me
Yes.
check. I don't know his name.
Caicedo too is around 27. Fafana is around 27.
Because these guys they signed lifetime contracts, right?
Reece James is around 28.
Enzo is 24. So yeah,
So
you're right. So they
27.
seven. So they
Caicedo
are in their prime.
27.
So they are, we can assume
Reece
they are in
James
their
is
prime.
28. 28. This Joao Pedro is 28, and all these guys are 20
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Probably
Enzo is 27. Yeah.
Gittins will be sold. Estava will be 21. Do you
Okay,
get?
fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes, Gittins will be sold. It's
Why
obvious.
Estava is young though? Damn, that boy is young. He's
Yeah,
supposed
it'll
to be
be
21 in
21.
3 years.
Will be 21.
Golly. Well, okay, okay, okay.
Now
Okay.
we'll no more be saying we don't have experienced players.
Yeah, you have guys that will be in their prime, possibly. Experienced,
Because
they are will be well experienced in the prime.
yes,
So
Kopama probably will not be there
assuming
because
Kopama is
he's
there.
not happy. He's
But
not happy. Rumors are coming out.
assuming he's
Okay,
still there.
Kopama is there.
Assuming he's still
Okay,
there.
Kopama is there. How old is Kopama? Is like 23. So Kopama will be 26.
Probably 26. Yeah.
So there are no more. There are no more boys. They are men.
Yeah, men, yeah. Boys to men.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
They are men. So the
Mm.
expectation is different.
Mm-hmm.
Sanchez will probably not.
I think they cook though.
Sanchez will not be there. They
Assuming
cook.
Sanchez is still there. I still think they cook.
Yes, they
They'll do
cook.
well.
They cook. They try to go
Assuming you
for
have a
prep.
top manager, like AB keeps saying, assuming you have a top manager with those
That's
kind of talents.
That is it. AB is right because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
Bluco at this point in time, look at what they are doing. They are just interested in
Mm-hmm.
bringing in coaches to unlock the potential and coach the players to improve, to increase value. First, apart from increasing value, they become better than they were, obviously.
No, there's a surgery for hernia, right? Hernia injury, and there's no curable surgery for that. Hernia? What? I thought there's a surgery.
There's a surgery.
Hernia injury. There's surgery
No,
for
I,
hernia.
I had hernia now and I did surgery. Enzo had hernia last year when Enzo
And
wasn't running properly. He did
unless
surgery.
is there a different kind of hernia that there's no surgery? There's no surgery for.
There's
Yeah.
surgery for the three types of hernia, even the
Okay, there's just three
inguinal
types.
hernia. The ones that are inside, that is
Oh,
inside.
it always comes back. Is that?
Mm,
I mean, you're the one that has the
yeah.
experience with hernia.
No. It won't come back in the same place. I've had a hernia operation twice on different sites. It's
Mm,
different. Do you get what I'm
mm,
saying? But as a footballer, not really. Enzo had hernia operation. He's okay,
mm.
right? So that's not an excuse. It's growing he
Yeah, that's
has,
tough.
which is different, right? The problem now is he doesn't know he's not understanding his body and he's not fit enough yet. I just think so, right?
That's why
So
he's not able
that's
to run, and you're not getting the best. He's
yeah,
not looking sharp.
best out of him. Yeah,
You're
he's not
getting the
sharp
best
at
out
all.
of him.
No.
Damn, that's tough.
So at the end of the day, 3 years time maybe, but at that 3 years point, let me ask.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking Rookie. I'm throwing this question back to Rookie. 3 years time, Arteta has probably won the Premier League if it all goes to plan and Arteta he doesn't flop. He will have
Like
won the
once or
Premier League
twice.
twice.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, Guardiola is no more there.
probably
Who
a
else
treble
is there?
season. He would have had a treble season.
Who else is there?
Nobody's stopping him right
Then,
now. He's his
then
time.
now, are you telling me that even as this Chelsea team at 28, 20, Arteta is not going to have a young team? Them Saka will be around the
Will
same
be
age,
older.
older. So are you telling me?
It's a Bluco will sell everyone, especially the spine, unless something massive. They will sell it. they will sell a lot of players for profits, but the moment their spine gains experience, rinse and repeat. Mm. At the end of the day, I think the manager will make the difference. You have a team like even right now, you guys are thinking 3 years ahead. Even right now, like
Team is
I
good
still see I
enough.
still see what AB is saying. This team
The
that
team
you
is
guys
good
have,
enough.
they
Yes.
have the talent. Somebody comes
Hi,
and puts them
God.
to look at PSG. Are you telling me the guys at PSG are not young? They are young.
They are
a,
young.
a coach that can put the guys together, play some fine, beautiful football, I think you can start winning things. You can actually start winning things. You don't need to wait for a 27 year old Enzo or a 26-year-old Palmer before you start winning stuff. I think it starts from now because, like you keep saying, the future is not promised, right? You need to start doing things now. So yeah, if Arteta had his era, even era comes to an end, who is to say it's not blue coal? I don't
Yeah,
know. Arteta's
I'm,
era is about
I'm
three
not.
years.
But
I
rookie,
don't know.
look at it this way. With the way Chelsea are going, we've been calling for. There's something AB has always mentioned, which we've not. You have also flagged it. A world class manager, or there's a word he uses for it. Is it experience or world
Top
class
manager
manager?
or something. Top
A
manager.
top manager.
Yeah.
Why can't we go for a top manager?
I'm still waiting for AB's explanation on top manager. I don't know if he's still on the line. I'm still waiting for
Do you
his
get what I'm
definition of what
saying?
a top manager is. But
Top
yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying.
a top manager with this Chelsea team, a good
Hmm.
goalkeeper, and a good striker. They're okay. They're okay. Even this defender we're shouting about.
You guys are competitive. Yeah, very competitive.
A top manager will come in and package Tosin. You'll be surprised. He will package him. He will make him work. Package him. There's a way you package a player. If the player cannot endure with that packaging, he will go himself. He will tell the club he wants to go. Because, yes,
No, I just didn't expect you to say Tosi. When you say package, you package Tosi to do what? Say right now they lack consistency and constant instability. If Chelsea stick with a manager for years, it will be massive. So stick with Rosinho.
but that's the question.
Let him
Sticking with
learn on
Rosinho,
the job. Let him grow
it
with the
depends.
team.
It depends on performance.
Rosinho in
The,
3 years,
the,
you don't think he'll
the
cook?
minimum they've given him 6 years. The minimum they've given for Rosinho is that he finishes in the Champions League. If he
Oh,
does not,
that's the okay.
yes, he's out. They will let
So
him
top
go.
four.
Top four, top four, top five. If five will take us to Europe, that's praying that everybody can go far in this Champions League and Europa and everything. Do you get what I'm saying? It would, yeah. At the end of
Tough,
the
tough,
day,
tough, tough, tough.
yes. So what are we saying? But at the end of the day, if Rosinho doesn't do well or he fights with these
Mm,
owners, Rosinho might be success. So look at it this way: we Chelsea fans, we are complaining about Maresca, but at the same time, we
mm.
understood that he was learning. We knew that he was learning. 5 years. Okay, he's learning from his mistake. He now knew how to handle when his team gets red card. Don't panic. He learned that. Do you get? He was learning. But we ourselves or this Bluco, they did not have in their planning book that Maresca will one day have wings and say he wants more. Because they thought they brought him from championship. Therefore, they should stuff in everything into his mouth so that he doesn't have a
Do
voice.
you think fans in general, do you think fans are impatient? Because in thinking about this whole top
Fans,
manager conversation, like
fans,
even a top
fans,
manager has to
fans,
start from somewhere, right?
yes, top manager will start from somewhere.
Yeah, he
Do
can.
you get what I'm
Maresca made
saying?
a couple mistakes. Some of the subs are not good, and his slot this season has not really done some stuff. But even managers can have seasons where they
But
didn't do that well,
at
but
the
they
end
could
of
bounce
the day,
back.
we're still sticking with Maresca. We're still sticking with him while he was learning. But the problem is they refused to give him what he wanted. Centre back, right? You see,
Mm.
Arteta right now is viewed as a top manager, but the reality is he fits our structure and was given freedom.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
that's what Rookie
Maresca
saying.
was
Like, I
asking
think
for.
people need to stop the top manager stuff. There's a reason why they aren't getting jobs. In my opinion, all these teams need is a manager who fits their
Manager will fit
structure
their
and
structure
freedom.
and give him freedom.
And give him freedom.
Maresca wanted freedom. They never gave him freedom. They did not.
Mm.
His point is, I've won the Club World Cup. I won 2 trophies in my first season. Give me some freedom. Let me have some more power to make. Do you get what I'm saying? I just feel
I
like
get
they
what
should
you're
have brought
saying.
him. They should have brought him closer. Do you get what
Mm.
I'm saying? They should have brought him closer. Now,
I know.
Liam Rosinho is there. He probably does 1 year. Rosinho, the way we're changing those centre backs for the Arsenal game, Kingsley, I started to think of what you said, that maybe he's just trying the players out because it made absolutely no sense that
Maybe he's experimenting.
you change this person, you change this person, you move Fafana to right back, you want to see him play right back, he's played right back, then he change. I just like, I don't think he trusts the centre backs. I don't think so. Now there are rumors coming that Chelsea is going to sign a centre back. This is we'll see.
Anyways, let's
Yes,
shift conversation and get it.
fans are impatient.
Yeah,
Yes, we
fans
are.
are very impatient.
Even
Yeah,
Rookie is
fans
impatient because Arteta needs to win the league this season. If not, he's going to lose his mind.
is normal.
He's
It's
impatient.
normal. It's
He's been
normal. No, no,
impatient
no
enough
fan
for
wants to see
6 years.
their team lose. But you need time. You need time. Exactly. We need time to make the team his own too, because this is still Maresca's team. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's the same grace I give Amorim, and I
It's
was
not
proven right.
Maresca's team. It is Blue Coat and Chelsea Football Club's team.
Fair enough.
Because
At the end of the
any
day,
coach that comes,
no,
that's the
I'm
same
saying,
thing to have.
I'm saying the way the team has played so far, played with Maresca's strategy and tactics and stuff. He will need time to really set the
And
team
he's
up, test
so
out the players,
let me ask
know
you,
like how he wants to play, whatnot.
people that are calling for time for him is okay. But the time that he needs, is it so for us to play out of the back?
He has tried that, it didn't work. Maybe he doesn't try that the next time.
He's
We
going
just have
to
to
try it
see.
against Brentford. I feel like I'm in a deja vu. I've seen this scene before. We play at Brentford, we play out of the back. He
If
got
you try,
here,
okay,
makes a nuisance out
what
of.
if you try playing out of the back and it works? You beat Brentford.
He
How would
would
that? How
not
would that?
work with Sanchez.
But
Hey,
what if you try it and it works? Then what will happen?
ah, he's not going to work with Sanchez,
But
Kingsley.
if no,
Maresca
but
has tried it.
if it does work,
It
what
would
how
not
would what
work.
will,
It's just like telling me that.
hypothetically, if it works,
This
what
is
will happen?
it's just like you're telling me and asking me, oh, what if the days of the year increases to 377 days? That's never going to
But
happen.
hypothetically, in a hypothetical realm, that is
It
possible for the
cannot.
conversation.
Playing out of the back.
Hypothetically, if
Yeah,
you're proven wrong, he beats Brentford, you guys play out of the back. How would that make you feel?
not with Sanchez. Not with Sanchez. Maresca tried this playing out of the back. You remember he tried playing out of the back. It was a disaster. You remember us now, we're laughing stock. Every time it's Sanchez making mistake, Sanchez. Then what did Maresca do? He was always telling. Then it was adamant. He's going to play out of the back. I've told him what to. You remember those first 5 games.
I remember the
This is the
conversation. Yeah,
instruction. After that, did we hear Maresca saying that's the instruction?
yeah,
Sanchez started to go long
yeah.
because
Rook,
there's no point. Yeah.
Rookie is writing this in this comments. If Ateta doesn't win, he'll be sacked because he has gotten time and 6 years of support, which
Yes,
is
of
true.
support.
And also if Ateta was sacked today, Arsenal would not go for a project manager because the
Project
club has
man.
been structured uh the because the club has been structured in a way, if he goes, whoever comes in would be successful instantly. That's true.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyways, let's wrap up the conversation. Let's get into our initial thoughts on the Manchester derby. So, I mean, Manchester
I
derby
think it's a
played at
draw.
Old Trafford.
It's
This
a
is
draw.
Carrick. This is going to be Carrick's first go at it.
It's going to be a draw. That's what
I
I
don't think
said
I don't
with
think it's going to
Carrick.
be a draw. I see my boy Semenyo scoring. For you.
We'll see
for
if
Man
he has
City.
the space. If he
I
has his
see
space,
but it's
there's
a
going
big
to.
pitch. If he has the space, it's a big pitch. Why will you
Oh,
not have the
that's
space?
true. That's true.
It's a big
That's true. I
pitch.
forgot. I forgot.
Yeah. Honestly, I see City bouncing, but I think this metric is giving me maybe it's a metric of goals.
Six
It's
zero.
giving me a metric of goals.
Obviously, Arsenal fans will want City to lose.
Yeah,
That's it. I
6-0
know.
is for
I
you.
know. We
So
see you.
squad.
We see you. Let's do our trick. We see you. We
United
see you
6-0.
guys.
Nah, 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 nah.
That's
I
not
think
possible. It'll be a
this
draw.
definitely going to be one. This is definitely going to be one where I think City would win. Tough game
I think so.
in terms of, well, I don't know if it's going to be a tough game, but I'm leaning City. I'm leaning City.
We should
This
we
is me
should
just
we should have a watch. We should have a watch along. That would be nice.
we have to watch along for wait, what's today? For AFCON.
Oh, we are
Yeah,
for
AFCON
AFCON. Yeah,
final.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, AFCON final
That's
is in
true.
3 days.
Yeah,
Drew is saying protest is this Saturday.
yeah. It's just a waste of time. Drove Chelsea fans. For now, let's just wait and see. Support the manager or support the coach, support the PE teacher. We don't know. Just support the man in the job, Liam. Support him, give him 10 games. Let's see. And even if it's not what we're expecting, we just support our club.
Alright, guys,
Support our
tomorrow will be our prediction stream. So guys, come back tomorrow for a detailed conversation. I mean, the first game, the Manchester derby is Saturday, so that's the first game. So
Oh, we can do watch
yeah,
along
so we can get into more details tomorrow stream. That'll be our
tomorrow.
prediction stream. So guys, come back tomorrow. Rookie say Chelsea win big when there is a protest. I see it. Fair
Oh
enough.
my god. Anyways, that's
Fair enough, fair enough. What are your final thoughts?
we've spoken about so many things, right? One of the
Mm-hmm.
key things is players need to they 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 should not get ahead of themselves. You are paid to go on the pitch and give 100% minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And your coach is your coach. There's a reason why he's the coach. Is on the bench, right? Someone like Alonso was also a player on the pitch. We never for once saw Alonso disrespect any coach he had. He never did that. Do you get what I'm saying? But this, especially Vini and all these young, they feel like they can disrespect the coach. You disrespect the coach. Is
Gen
it
Z
for
players.
okay, Gen Z? Is it for your own good or for the detriment of the team? Right.
Mm.
So we see what happens with Igor Thiago on Saturday. Yeah.
Rookie saying final thoughts. Football is now business first, unfortunately. Yep. I really wish my final thoughts. I really wish Xabi Alonso goes to a club that he can actually cook in. A club where he can get the tools he needs. Because his run at Leverkusen, I don't think it was a fluke. I think that showed us, the football community, how intelligent and impressive he is as a manager. Maybe the Real Madrid move might not have been the best one for him, and he was not really set up for success with the kind of personalities that he was trying to manage and with
Mm.
the tools that like you said, he was given. So it was
Yeah.
not a failure in my own eyes, but yet again, it was not a successful run for him as a coach, right, at Madrid. So I'm looking forward to his next club. If it ends up being my club, Liverpool, I don't know if it's going to be a good thing, but at the end of the day, I think we should just back him and give him the tools if he ends up being our manager. If he doesn't end up being my manager, I still wish him the best. Let's put it that way. Anyways, I'm looking forward to this match week and more to come from this game. But for Manchester United, Manchester City, I will lean City to beat United. Carrick starting with an L. Yeah, it's a sad one for United fans. Anyways, shout out to Rookie, Dorcas, Drew, SSB, AB, Lucky, every single person that commented on the live. Isaiah came on the live. Shout out to Isaiah too as well. And every single person. I appreciate you guys for joining. Dara too. I appreciate you guys for coming on our stream. We have a watch along for the AFCON this Sunday, January 18th. So you
Yeah.
guys come back for the watch along because we'll be having guest the player during the AFCON. We'll be playing it after the game on the live stream. we're playing it on after the game on the live stream. We'll give you guys hints of players, guess the player. The person that gets the most player will get a reward from us. It's just a token of appreciation for supporting us. At the end of the day, let's see what happens in this match week. At the end of this match week is giving me goals, but let's see what happens. Anyways, big up to you guys. 5:30 p.m. CST. That's when we stream. If you're new here, if you've not done so, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, take care. Tomorrow is our prediction stream, so see you guys tomorrow. Take care,
See you.
guys.